Hello everybody, this is Rob, the Project Master at YoroAdventures.com. I'm going to just do a quick review of a spacer I bought on Amazon. I'll put the details in the description. It was one of those spacers that was on the lower end of the price structure, and well, I just wanted to go through a quick review. So anyhow, this is a wheel spacer. They came in a set of 4 that you can put on your front and back. And as you can see, they are 1-inch spacers. I put them on about 8 months ago. I've been putting on quite a few miles. I would say I've put maybe 400, 300 miles on it. And immediately when I installed them, I noticed that these weren't as well machined as some of the other ones I've seen in the market. Eventually I will replace them, because the thing that bothers me is that they're not an exact fit, even though they say they are. So on the back you have this ridge right here. This should match up to your wheel space right here. So basically it should fit and just rest perfectly right here and right here. Unfortunately, they don't really sit right on that ridge. There's probably right here about a 1/4 inch gap, maybe a little bit less. But if you torque the bolts down enough, it doesn't move. I haven't seen it move yet, so I'm going to go ahead and keep using them until I replace it. But you know, the big concern is that this thing starts wobbling and gets loose on you. The other thing that I noticed is, if you can see here, all the holes should be machined identical. This one has a lip. I don't know if you can see that. It's machined. This one does not, because that's where the post goes. But if you look even closer, see how rough that is? So they just barely broke through the edges. It's just not, they're not all identical. Does cause a little bit of concern, because when you have that kind of machining happening, it could very well crack. But like I said, I bought it, and I kind of want to see how long they'll last until they start having problems. It is a machined aluminum. It looks like a billet aluminum, so it was built off of just one full block. It came with these 4 posts in there. They're the identical size as your tire nut, so you don't have to carry around any more. Shoot, I just dropped it. You don't have to carry around any more sockets other than what you carry in your emergency bag or with the tools it came with. The inside that attaches to the tire, which goes right in here, is a coned nut, and it's quite a bit bigger. So look at the different sizes there. So basically, the first one, the one that the machine uses, or the manufacturers use, from Polaris, is a 17 millimeter, or I'm sorry, it is not a 17 millimeter. It is a 14 millimeter. These guys here are 17 millimeters, so you're going to need a bigger socket. But it makes sense. If you torque it down the way that they request, it should work fine. Well, that's the end of this review. I'm gonna give a final judgment on it. I would say it is okay, not the best, but for the money, it is exactly what you pay for. On stuff like this, especially machined items, you probably want to invest a little bit more than I did. But in this case, this is my first go on putting spacers. On my other machines, I put higher end spacers, and they definitely fit perfectly. I have not contacted the manufacturer to let them know of my issue, so I don't know how they would respond. Some of these guys, if you let them know that it's just not machined properly, they'll send you another one with the corrections. So I want to be fair. I'm not saying that the manufacturer is bad. I'm just saying I think it's just you get what you pay for type of bad. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Follow us on all the Internet of Things. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook. Follow us on Facebook. Leave some comments. Your support is always greatly appreciated. And again, we thank you for watching. Have a great day.